Good evening. My name is Breon Jones, and I'm one of the dietitians your physician referred you to. So, the purpose of this visit is we're just going to be going over diabetes management and coming up with a meal plan for you, carbohydrates, that type of stuff. Just the basics starting out. So, if you don't mind introducing yourself to me, you can start with your age, your weight, your height, and your date of birth.
Hi, my name is Angela Harrell Williams. My date of birth, well, actually, I'm 65 years old, and my date of birth is February 5th, 1959. I am 5 feet 2 inches, and I weigh 162 pounds.
Okay. And do you have any known food allergies, intolerances, or any preferences? Food preferences.
No, ma'am, no food allergies or intolerances, and also I am pescatarian, where I only eat seafood and vegetables mainly.
Okay, good deal. Now, on a regular day, do you do any type of physical activity? Do you work out, go to the gym? What do you do?
Well, normally I walk the neighborhood every other day in the
Mhm.
week, and I have a poodle, so I would take my poodle on walks.
Okay. All right. And now another question. Are you married? Do you live alone?
So I am married, but my husband works out of town, so he's only home on the weekends. So I mainly cook for myself.
Okay. All right. And so, um, what are your goals here today with this visit with me, other than
Well,
diabetes?
right. So my goals are I want to definitely learn how to lower my weight and to maintain a healthy diet with
Mhm.
eating. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Pretty good goals. Okay.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So we're just gonna go over a couple of things. One, we're gonna go over what you had in the last 24 hours,
hmm
starting with breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe some snacks in between. Also, your lab results, and then your carbohydrates, which you should be intaking throughout the day. And then I'm gonna give you a little food example, food list example of things.
Okay.
And then if you have any other questions, just let me know.
Okay. All right. So for breakfast on
Mhm,
yesterday, I had an egg and potato burrito
mhm.
with a cup of coffee, and I had some oat milk creamer in that.
Any sugar added? Any honey?
No, ma'am, no sugars.
All right. How about snack? When do you normally
So
snack?
I normally snack after lunch, closer
Mhm.
to dinner.
All right. So what'd you have for lunch then?
For lunch, I had about a cup and a half of grits
Mhm.
and about six shrimp
Okay.
and a cup
And,
of water.
okay. Did you have anything else to go with that, or just that?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That was it.
All right. And then what'd you have for a snack?
For a snack, I had some berries, some fresh berries that would be like strawberries, blueberries, cantaloupe, and honeydew melon.
Okay. All right. And then what'd you have for dinner?
For dinner, I had a 6-inch Subway sandwich, the veggie, the veggie delight, and I also had about a couple of handfuls of the Lay's lightly salted chips.
Mhm.
That's it.
And I'm gonna guess you had some water with that too.
And water, yes, ma'am. I did. I did have
Did you
water.
have
That's
any dressing
mainly
sandwich?
just a packet of mayo and a packet of mustard.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So next, we're just gonna go over your lab results. Now, did your physician, did he go over anything with you? Did he give you any of your results?
No, ma'am, he did not.
All right. So, just stop me if you have any questions or if you don't understand something.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So your fasting plasma glucose, the result was 256 milligrams per deciliter. And then your A1C came out to be 8.1%.
Hi. Okay. Didn't know that.
Mhm. Okay, well, what are you thinking about, ma'am? Give me a rundown of
Well,
what.
just trying to see how I can manage that properly and um, don't want it to be that high. So if you can give me any information, any advice.
Yes, of course. Now, do you get um your sugar tested at all?
Well, I did my finger stick about a week ago,
Mm,
and um my blood glucose was about 120 milligrams per deciliter,
Okay.
and my A1C was about 7.8%.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So so your glucose should be the ADA recommends, the American Diabetes Association recommends that for diabetic, your 99 milligrams per deciliter or lower.
Okay.
I mean, 120 is still within pre-diabetes, but since you are a diabetic, we need you in that lower range. And then for your A1C,
Okay.
it's anything less than 7%. So even
Okay.
with 7.8 and 8.1%, I'm pretty sure we can get that down. So there's
Yes, ma'am.
no issues there. All right. So now, since we've gone over your labs
Mm-hmm.
and you understood everything I said to you?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Okay, good deal. So now we're just gonna go over your carbohydrates. And I've already done the math and all of that, so you won't have to do any of that. So basically, what we're looking at for you per day, we would need between 145 grams of carbohydrates to 150 grams of carbohydrates. Now, that may
Okay.
seem like a lot, but it's very much doable once we break it down meal by meal.
Okay.
So for like breakfast, we're gonna say maybe 45 grams of carbs. If you don't snack in between breakfast and lunch, then for lunch, we're gonna have 30 grams of carbs. For a snack after lunch, we're gonna have 15 grams of carbs. And
50 grams.
then
Okay.
for dinner, we're gonna have 45 grams. And
Okay.
then your after dinner snack, we're gonna have 15 grams.
Okay.
And so basically, what we're going to do, well, what I'm going to do is send you a food list that I got from the diabetes.org website. It's pretty much generalized, but it's not all inclusive. So you don't have to follow it to a T.
Okay.
It's just a baseline for you to help you
All right.
better count your carbs. So for like breakfast, since your breakfast carbohydrates is 45, we're going to do a half a bagel, which is 30 grams of carbs, maybe a tablespoon of fat-free cream cheese on that,
Mm-hmm.
maybe some nut butter on top of that, some almond
Okay.
butter. Sounds pretty good. And
Right.
then either a boiled egg or one scrambled egg, give you some protein in there. And then maybe half of a small banana. And
Okay.
you've met your carbohydrates for that meal.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any questions for me? Anything that you had to know?
No, well, I guess I just wanted to find out where there's some support groups that I may be able to be involved with in the
Okay.
area or near
Yeah.
me.
So, other than looking at your local community center or here at the hospital, if they're showing anything like that, any handouts or anything,
Hmm.
you can always go onto the ADA, the American Diabetes Association website. Just type in
Hmm.
live at, and then it'll definitely give you some local areas, like some
Okay.
support that you can be a part of to help
Yes,
better
ma'am.
manage your diabetes and also like to help you, like
Okay.
support you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm writing all that down. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have anything else for me?
no, I think that's it. I think I can learn a lot from you, and I do appreciate you.
All right, ma'am. Well, you have a great day, and I'm gonna email you the food list as well as my business card and any other contact information from me that you may need. And if you have any other questions, definitely give me a call, email me. I am free.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you very much, Miss Breon.
You're welcome. All right, ma'am.
Okay.
You have a nice day.
You as well.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.